Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Luba.
My name is Striker.
And we're back to our winter studio today.
Yeah, it's not as fun as being outside, but still, it's home, isn't it?
Yes.
It's home for
like
us. It's where we started. Okay, so today, interesting little topic, and there's a lot of confusion around it, and we wanted to sort of clear it up because ever since I started making these videos, and in Ukraine Fusion, people would always say, "Oh, you shouldn't go to this company because they're a marriage agency. They're a dating agency. This one's better because it's a marriage agency." And then someone will chime in and say, "But this one's better because it's boutique, so it's more like boutiquey." So I think today we should talk to Luba about what the differences are between boutique, matchmaker, whatever, all the rest of the words.
You will be surprised, guys, but there's no difference. And to be honest, I never thought about that. I never thought, for me it was dating agency, marriage agency, boutique agency, club agency, studio agency, any kind of that. But one time we have a call and the guy was asking about that. Another time the guy was saying, "Oh, I think Luba, what is the difference?" Then another guy was asking so if it is dating, then it's just for dates, and marriage just for marriage. Yeah. And then I thought, I talked to Striker. I say, "Striker, does it matter for you?" Because I understand that in English, all these words mean something else. When in Russian, we have only one word, how we call all the agencies that do introduction. I would put it this way. It's called брачное агентство. So brak is a marriage. Brak, it's when people get married. So we call them all marriage agencies. Sometimes when I talk to somebody, they say, "Oh, I have агентство знакомств." And знакомство, it's a meeting, so it's like dating. Mm-hmm. But it's more like introduction. So I have a meeting agency, agency where people can meet. So in Russian, there is not that many words that you can use for this industry. And that's why I think it's only how you call it, cheesy words. No, buzzing words.
But yeah,
you call it buzzwords that the agency call themselves as they want. Matchmaker, or because every agency that is small, with whom we work, they all matchmakers because they all know their ladies personally and they all work with them personally and they try to match people, so they're matchmakers as well. And it just depends how they call themselves.
I actually think that I think people go overboard when it comes to marketing and trying to set themselves apart. So because there's so much bad stuff in this industry, people don't want to get lumped in with the bad stuff. So they say marriage agencies are bad. We're not a marriage agency. We are a dating agency. And then when that sort of gets lumped in with that one, there's something else. And there's a club agency and there's a studio agency. It's people just trying to differentiate themselves using a marketing term that, it's like a buzzword. It's like the new technical word that's come out. So, but the only thing really you have to really think about is, do they have the best intentions?
Yes.
Does the agency have the best intentions? Doesn't matter what the name of it is. It's just, will they help you? Are they matchmakers?
Yeah, if you like the dynamic between you and manager, how she talk to you, how she respond to you, because honestly, different people has different opinion. We have guys who use one agency and they absolutely, how you call it, stoke with the service. Yeah. I got new words now. So they're really super happy with the service. Another guy was just recently say, "Oh, they're so slow answering." So you never know. But the most important is that you have to feel comfortable and you have to feel that you can trust this person, this manager, and that you can be honest. Because sometimes if you don't like the person, it's very difficult to open your heart and tell your story of your life and why you come to Ukraine and etc. So you have to find the one that is comfortable. But as Striker said, all of them call themselves just the way they want. It's the same when you call your business by your name, or you call it some kind of a service.
How you want to be perceived.
Yes, how you want.
It's how you want to be perceived and part of the brand. And we just actually we're building some websites for some of the agencies that we work with. And one that I was doing last week, all their branding is boutique matchmaking agency, And so I was thinking, it's just to differentiate themselves from it, but don't get caught up in it. And most certainly don't use whether or not they're a matchmaker, marriage agency, dating agency. Don't use that as any sort of benchmark as to whether or not you're going to use them. Okay.
And also sometimes guys got caught a little bit on the names of the agencies. And here I found a very funny kind of thing, difference in culture, different in mentality. So I was talking to, it was a long time ago, and the girl was going to open an agency, and she was asking my advice, how should she call it? And I say, okay, what is your ideas? Like, how would you like to call it? And she say, I was thinking about like Wild Wild West. And I said it to Striker, like, and she said, I think it's good for the guys, like they will like it, because it was a movie, Diki Diki Zapad, and it's how people think of America probably, and it's not nothing like personally, just the name. And she thought that it will be cheesy or like buzzwords for the Western people. I asked Striker, I said, Striker, what do you think of this name? And he said, like, does it? But you said like
it's like the Wild West has no rules and everyone's just out to get each other. It's like the worst name for
for an agency, any kind of agency, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and like what it has to do with the dating agency as well. But for her, it was like, it's kind of like interesting. So don't pay attention at names. Really, it doesn't really matter. The difference between marriage and dating agency in Russian really doesn't have that big of a difference. And that's all. Just I think it's useful for you to know, because I know that a lot of guys was asking and they was curious what actually is the difference. And maybe one agency is better than another. So the answer is just find the person who will be willing to help you, has the best intentions and heart to help you, and with whom you feel comfortable, because your matchmaker has to be a friend. It has to be the person who you can rely on.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, good. I'm glad we cleared that up, because it's just very confusing.
We hope you like this video. If you do, please put your thumbs up and put your likes and subscribe to our channel. We will be happy to see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
In today's video, I want to teach you how to say no. Yeah, sounds funny. How to say that you don't like something, or you don't want something, or you don't understand. So this word don't that you use in English, do not, in Russian actually translated as не. It doesn't mean no when you say нет. It says just two letters, N and E, не. So let me use it as an example. For example, you already know the phrase I like it. Мне нравится. What if you don't like it? Мне не нравится. I love it. Я люблю это. I don't love it. Я не люблю это. Or the new ones, you can say I want it. Я хочу это. Or I don't want it. Я не хочу это. The same can be я понимаю, I understand, or right, я не понимаю. And also the useful one for you will be я не знаю, I don't know, or I know, я знаю. So you can, by learning the phrases when you do like it, you only need to add ni, and it will be you don't like it.